Howdy, folks. All things country here. Today, we got a small bag of Paydirt to do here, but it's from a company I haven't reviewed before. This is Kenai Gold LLC's Alaskan Paydirt. Just for comparison size, here's a regulation size baseball. So this bag, I would say, is about maybe 2.5 times the size of the Clash mini bag. Interesting stuff. Got it in my Christmas stocking this year, and kind of anxious to go through it. It's a new company, never reviewed them or done their Paydirt before. So let's get rid of this baseball. And we'll go check out their website. All right, so when you go to the Paydirt section of their website, this is something I find super sus. What to expect with Kenai Gold? We sell Paydirt that has advertised minimums, awesome, but the next three statements raise a big red flag with me. We sell Paydirt that offers the chance to find the jackpot, which normally means that a lot of their Paydirts aren't very good unless you hit that jackpot bag. We sell Paydirt that offers a chance to find a nugget. Again, same deal. They might make 100 bags, put one nugget in there. They're going to piss off 99 customers and make one guy really, really happy. Every bag that claims to have gold in it has gold in it. That speaks to bags that don't have a guaranteed amount. It's like they can put one flake of gold and they're covered. So those are always red flags when shopping for Paydirt. We sell novelty bags, silver, copper, gems, and crystal. All good. I mean, if that's your thing, not my thing, I wouldn't buy one, but they do have them on their site. And we honor our advertised minimums. So they do have Paydirts that have guaranteed minimums. So let's check out our Paydirt description and see what we have in store. All right, so here's the bag that we have today. Extremely long description, but I'll cut through the chase. Most importantly, we were lucky enough that the person that bought me this and put it in my Christmas stocking managed to pick up a Paydirt that has a guaranteed minimum. Now it's only 0.1 grams, but the bag is only $17.99. So I actually love these products. These cheaper Paydirts can get so many more people involved in the hobby. Even a kid could save his allowance and buy something like this. And you know what? They're just a lot of fun to go through. And it's not always about ROI and it's not always about the gold. I just love to pan. I find it super relaxing. So this, we're off to a good start with at least somewhat of a guaranteed amount of gold. The one weird thing I find, it says it's a 4-ounce bag. This is classified to half-inch. I mean, a half-inch stone would be pretty big in this bag. I'm squeezing the bag right now as we speak. I'm not feeling any big rocks in there. So we'll see what when we classify it in the next step. But other than that, it's about 4 ounces and it has some black sand in it. So we'll be checking for magnetics as well. Okay, so we're going to classify this to 10 mesh. Did come in this cute little coffee bag. Very solid, but again, gusseted bag, so we'll have to make sure that we rinse it out and get everything. Quick look. It looks like very clean material, but we'll give her a classification. Definitely no half-inch stones in there. This has been classified to way more than half-inch. So not a bad thing in this case, because a very small bag like this, you don't want it to be half full of rocks. So there we go. Not very much in the bigs. Most of it's in the littles. We'll do a quick magnetics check. Almost nothing. So we will keep these big boy pants on and pan it with the magnetics in. Give it a little stir to make sure that the magnetics, we don't get them all in one pan. And now, let's go on to some panning. As always, we have our handy dandy oil change pan, and we're going to add some jet dry. Acts as a surfactant, break up the surface tension of the water. Make sure we don't lose any small gold. And we're going to go ahead, we're just going to do all the bigs in one quick pan. There's not really all that much of them. In fact, I could probably pan out the smalls all in one pan as well, but let's have a little fun. Enjoy ourselves. That's the whole point of these products. Nice looking river gravels, to be honest. Definitely not inauthentic material. It's no play sand or anything. But very, very clean. It's like this has been washed before. We actually have a fairly nice piece of gold in the bigs. Very cool. I was not expecting that. That's a pretty nice piece. We will suck that up. That is ours now. Awesome. All right. Well, I'm going to reserve my opinion until we get a weight on this, but I'm not overly impressed right now. It's kind of one of those where we got a nice picker here in the bigs and two little tiny bits in the littles. So I don't even know that if we made weight, but even if we did, I would have expected to have a little bit more gold throughout. Only two pans out of the four or five that I did had gold in them at all. But I mean, they are nice pieces. So let's get it dried up and we'll get a weight. Okay, so time for our weigh-in. There's only three pieces of gold here, so it really shouldn't take too long. But hopefully, with that decent sized picker, we at least make weight here. All right, so just like that, 0.109 grams. So we did, in fact, make weight. Before I go ahead with the ROI and review, I wanted to point out this pay dirt that I also found on Kenai's website. This is just a couple dirts underneath the one that we just purchased and processed. It's only $13.99 and it also guarantees zero point 0.1 gram. What's the deal with that? That makes absolutely no sense. All right. Well, I'm sure you guys saw this coming, but we're going to have to reject this one, and I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. But first, the ROI. Cost of the Paydirt, $17.99. Gold recovered, 0.109. Gold value, $7.08. Total ROI, 39.5%. Now, typically, I don't reject a Paydirt based only on ROI. I mean, granted, that's a low ROI. You can get a Klesh mini bag. The one that I did had over a 60% ROI. But the reason I'm rejecting this is a couple of things. One, there's only three pieces of gold in that whole bag. I only got gold in two pans. Yes, I did get a nice picker, but it was all downhill from there. So that's the first reason. The second reason is that on their very, very own website, they've got a pay dirt that's $4 cheaper, would have given us a much higher ROI with the same guarantee. So at the end of the day, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reject this one, but I'm going to go ahead and purchase one of those other bags, and I'm going to give these guys a second shot and see if I can recommend their other bag. But for now, I just can't recommend this product. Like I said, it's not all about ROI, but this just wasn't really fun either, to be honest with you. So at the end of the day, that's what fun is, what this stuff's all about. And I just didn't have that much of it. So cheers. Thanks, guys, for watching. We'll avoid this one, but hopefully we'll have better luck with their other one. And hey, I got a gold nugget sales bag coming up shortly. So we know we're going to have fun with that one. Cheers. Please consider liking and subscribing. In the meantime, thanks for watching.